Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. 181 pounds, one of the best right hands. The one and only Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. Jack Dempsey. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the ring,
one of the hottest. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Nice defense on that hook. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Caution being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Oh boy, in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're much better. He's not in your great round. Great round. Now relax. Just get him on the end of the...
There's the bell for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd.
back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to stick right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That uppercut can't get through. Hold it right there. The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Whip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Continue.
Hold that thought. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The perfect counter lands. Do you believe what we're seeing? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Missed him with that uppercut. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise Alicia, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good defense there with that left hook. Jab misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
Let's start the 6th. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. The ground bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Hopi Price. Weighed in at 54.9 kilos. He stands 104 centimeters tall, but his reach is longer than his height at 179 centimeters. And he'll be facing Jorge Linares, who's not only a great fighter, but he's brilliant. He speaks Spanish because he's from Venezuela, Japanese because he lives in Japan, and English just because. 60.8 kilos, 173 centimeters tall. His reach is 175.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
It's Hopi Price. This young fighter won gold at the 2018 European Youth Championships and looks like a future contender for sure. El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the first boxer from Great Britain to win gold at the Youth Olympic Games. From Leeds, England, the southpaw contender and international super bantamweight champion, Hopi Price. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world,
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Did you see that? Oh, Price crashes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that straight left. This is not where Price wants to be. Price couldn't take anymore. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory in one of the big... You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And, of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasted.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Missing with the hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Right hook just missed. Left hook missed. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Both want the knockout. The stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook doesn't land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. In that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Hook misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Defense on the right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about odds. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. They're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? No rest for the weary. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You feel good? Good man, good man.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut misses. The right hook just missed. Hook doesn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Stamina is all... Here comes round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work, that's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How about that time counter shot? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. And we enter the 8th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
A lot of effort being exerted here. His stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. That right hook catching air. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. But what a result.